A great Tuesday morning. It is a beautiful morning in the city of Brownsville, and I am 1 minute late. Actually, running around at the last minute. At the last minute. Good morning, Steve. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Today is the day that provisional ballots will be counted. Uh, hey, Jay Daniel. Good morning to you, man. Betty. Good morning. Today's the day that provisional ballots are going to be counted. So, we're praying for Marisa. We have faith that the votes are going to come her way. They're going to be favorable to the community in the sense that she is then going to be our next school board member. And guys, if you believe in the power of prayer, let's pray that there's one ray of sunshine in all this darkness. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, Enrique. Good morning. And my microphone is way over there, so let me put it right here. Good morning, Julio. Good morning, Maria Martinez. You're right. I am handsome. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. The beautiful day in the neighborhood. Oh, won't you be? Why don't you be? Good morning, Frank. Good morning, Vicente. ¿Cómo estás, papá? Good to see you, man. Good morning, Suzanne. Buenos días, Elvira. Agustin. Good morning. Good morning. Damn, got me screwed, but glad I woke up to this. Thank you, man. I'm glad you're doing okay. Un cafecito. Good morning. God bless you. God bless you, Elisa. ¿Cómo estás, mi amor? Um, yeah, today, provisional ballots, and this is what happens, guys. Because there was a lot of the ballots that were mailed in from overseas in regards to the military personnel, a lot of individuals that got their ballots just the weekend before election. It's hot in here. Tuve que ir a prender el aire acondicionado. Estaba caliente. I'd forgotten. Because a lot of the ballots didn't get in on time, they held those. So the numbers that we received on election day, those were uh, not the official numbers. There's still more votes coming in. Now these are the real votes, not a lot of like the fake votes that were harvested here in Brownsville. These were actually the real votes, and it's just the way the system is. And I hate saying it like that because a lot of people want to think, es que andan ardidos. No, it's just a fact, guys. The fact is that votes are harvested in our area. A lot of individuals out there that are running for office, they hire the politiqueras. The politiqueras are very, very well known out there. And, votes are bought. And it is what it is. Again, it's just the system that we live in. It's not much that can be done about it until the federal government comes in and investigates everything. One of the things that we are fortunate is that the FBI, the federal government, is just so very, very close. They're very, very close to ending a big old chunk of the corruption here in our area, and that's actually a good thing. Hola a todos. Hola, Joseph. Blessings and good morning. Good morning, Paul. God bless. So they are close, and I'm ecstatic. I hear that they might be close to giving us resolution in regards to Barbacoa Gate, and again, that is another major win for our community. That we finally put to rest what happened with the Barbacoa Gate, which caused a lot of havoc, a lot of chaos in our community. So we'll see. Good morning, Celia. Good morning, Hilda. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Um. So again, we'll find out as soon as that is done and over with. I don't think it's going to be more than a couple of hours, 3, 4 hours, and we should know what the final tally, what the final results are. And as soon as we know, we will let you know. Again, my prayers for our community this morning that Marisa is proven to be our school board member, our only school board member. So, do you get a lot of these calls? These fraud calls, fraud risk. I never answer those because they're fraud risks. A good morning, happy birthday, Marines. Yes, today is the 245th birthday of our Marines. Thank you all out there who serve in our military, especially on this day. Thank you to all our Marines, current and past. You know, that's one of the cornerstones of our country. The individuals who served our country. So my heart and all my love to everyone that has served, and everyone out there that is serving currently, especially a lot of the individuals who are deployed out in different other countries. Stay safe. In reference to the Barcoa Gate, should Baltasar Salazar be held accountable for this? Yes. I think Baltasar Salazar had his hands in it hasta las cachas. I think that a lot of the other individuals that were mentioned during Sylvia's trial are also should be concerned. So again, all I'm hoping for is that slowly everything starts to unveil. I know that they brought in the individuals from Food Nutritional Services and from purchasing. They brought them in and they showed them some material. They asked them some questions, and I hear that they were crapping in their pants. So that's a good thing. We need more people to be crapping in their pants here in Brownsville, in Cameron County. Guys, uh, there's a big fight ahead of us in regards to the corruption, the blatant corruption that exists. Uh, Again, vote harvesting, politiquera system, uh, contracts, skimming off contracts, the vendor issues. Those things are things that are going to continue in local politics for a while. It's just the way that it is until individuals get into these positions, both at the city and the county, and start affecting some form of campaign finance reform. It's got to happen. Yesterday, we had the Dale House on with us last night. Dale's a great guy, guys. Dale is the preacher from Los Fresnos Church of Christ and pastor, pastor of Los Fresnos Church of Christ. Uh, I sometimes trip out in regards to the different titles that a lot of the individuals have in regards to those who work church. But he is now his title is pastor of Church of Christ in Los Fresnos. He has a program early in the mornings between 7 and 8 o'clock called Coffee and the Word. Coffee and the Word. And I've had the opportunity to see a couple of them, and it's a good show. A good show. Good show. Good show. See. Yeah, it is very, very concerning, guys. Very concerning. Is the reference to Racoa should Baltasar be held accountable? Yes. Baltasar Salazar, a lot of people in administration, just a lot of individuals. Uh, Barbacoa Gate involves Region 1 too. They approved the purchase also. Yes. But one of the things that I learned, Paul, was that a lot of the uh, AAs, they have constant contact with Region 1, and they sometimes they intervene with them in favor of some of the board members that are making money off of the different scams that they're trying to run and they're trying to eat off contracts from. I know that this happened recently, and I'm sure that that was the case with Barbacoa Gate. Barbacoa Gate. Since the judge has extended the order, people are asking about school and social distancing. Yes, it does not apply to schools. The mandate that what are they called? the judge's orders, I don't know, the recommendations. I mean, no one follows the recommendations, Judge Trevino. No one. It really tripped me out because when do you remember when they had the curfew from 11 to 5 in the morning or 11 to 6, something like that? I remember that I would finish the show, guys. Do y'all remember? I would finish the night show, and sometimes we'd finish at 10:30, 10:45, and man, I'd be racing home to get home before 11 o'clock, you know, like a crazy man for nothing. No one was enforcing curfew. So we're back. Well, we're still on curfew because the orders have been extended. We're still on curfew, and now it's 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. for adults. Do you know a lot of people that are out and about between 12 a.m. and 5 a.m.? I don't. By 12 a.m., I'm echado en la cama. I'm just crashed out. So I don't get it. In regards to face masks needs to be worn out in public for anyone that is 10 years old or older. Why? At this point, just why? Guys, I'm not going to be wearing a mask if I'm walking, running, jogging. Not. I don't jog though. I don't run either. But if I'm out on my scooter, there's no way I'm going to be wearing a face mask. I mean, am I an imminent threat to public health? Individuals who are jogging and using their bikes, do they have to wear a face covering, face mask? I don't get it. The other ones are bars at 50%, and they must close at 11. Has anyone seen any bar that tops off at 50%? Have y'all seen any of the restaurants? And not all of them, but there are some. There are some. Most of the restaurants, not all of them. Most of the restaurants are out there. They they're jam packed. It's crazy. Um, Gatherings are not to have more than 10 people in them, guys. Most Mexican families have 10 people in them. And I know the order says unless they're all from the same household, same family, blah blah blah. It doesn't make much sense anyway. Now, in regards to schools and social distancing, schools are exempt. They don't have to adhere to the judge's orders. They have to adhere to TEA's orders. But what's happening at the schools, guys, is that they're out there passing around a memos, the principals, letting them know what not to do. So this is one of the little memos out there. If one of your students in your classroom, teachers, tests positive for COVID, but everybody else in the classroom was wearing a mask, then no one has to be sent home. Does that make sense to anyone? Emergency order. Yeah, thank you. So this is what it says. If a coronavirus positive person was found to be in a classroom, but everyone was wearing a mask, then no one needs to go home. Does that make sense to anyone? They don't care. Again, I feel bad for teachers. Teachers, now it is your responsibility to make these little domes, these forts of plexiglass around your desk because all teachers are going back on campus on Monday. All staff is going back on campus on Monday. Everyone. Hey guys, it's what you voted for. The community. It's what the community voted for. What's your professional opinion in regards story about Vanessa Tejeda getting her ass beat at the Antlers Inn over a sexual encounter gone wrong? Uh, First, I don't like to get involved in people's sexcapades. I think that what I read, again, not not confirmed that it was a sex for drugs type of thing going on. I cannot confirm. Again, guys, don't know. Now, it is kind of concerning that while she's fighting a case where she was found with paraphernalia and stuff, it's kind of like concerning that she would set herself up in that type of position. Because let me tell you guys, uh, you all know that I had a DWI last year, and I uh, I stopped drinking back in January, and I haven't had a drink since. And I plan, by God's grace, not to have another drink again. With that said, why would I place myself in a bar? And I could say, well, I'm in a bar, but I'm not drinking. But why would I place myself in that type of predicament, that type of situation? So why would Vanessa place herself at an inn, place herself in a situation where it might be construed that there's something not completely there? You know what I'm saying? But again, I don't think that Vanessa Trianina has shown a lot of good judgment throughout all this mess. But I'm not going to to dwell on rumors, on they said, he said, she said type of stuff. Prayers out to anyone that got beat up. Good morning, bendiciones, Marco. God bless you. Congratulations on Dr. Robert Rodriguez. Yes, congratulations on Coach Joe Rodriguez's son, Robert Lucky Rodriguez, who will be a part of President-elect Joe Biden's COVID-19 task force. Congratulations. It's a very, very proud moment for the city of Brownsville. Very proud moment for the Rodriguez family. We're hoping that sometime soon we'll be able to hear directly from Dr. Rodriguez. God bless. Minera Peña no tiene vergüenza paying 11,000 for a recount. Please retire. She is a sinvergüenza. Actually, there is no recount yet. We need to see what the provisional ballots say. After the provisional ballots, we'll find out how close the race is. But the amount of money she would have to pay for a recount is like closer to $35,000. $35,000. Will she wind up paying it? She won't. Will vendors wind up paying it? Maybe. Probably. Mask while on scooter might help with less bugs in the teeth. I don't really actually go that fast, but you're right, Asma. We need to breathe the fresh air. Tell me about it. Yeah, man. I thought it was kids 2 years age and older to have to wear masks. 10 years, unless I read it wrong. But the orders, the emergency orders or extended orders, all this other stuff. Este, all of it. I think it's a 10. Who is my internet provider? Spectrum. Guys, there's a lot of stuff going on in regards to uh, the election is going to be reversed, blah, 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 the presidential election. Who knows? Are they going to inform parents if a kid comes up positive? No. No, Stephanie. They are not. They don't care. I mean, they're not even letting us know that a board member came out positive. They're not letting us know that Rose Longoria came out positive. They're not letting us know that principals have come out positive. They're not letting us know that football players at Porter, JV football players, have come out positive. They haven't let us know that people at Pace, students, varsity players at Pace, have come out positive. They haven't let us know about the Ben Bright student testing positive. They did let us know that a staff member at Ortiz Elementary had tested positive. So, it's craziness. People hyped out for Biden winning in Brownsville, but didn't do crap when y'all were running for BISD. Yes, crazy. And see, that's what's trippy. That's what's trippy.
First of all, let's talk. Okay, we're talking. I'm not getting the same. Nothing's happened. Right? Nothing. Hey, you're supposed to get your hands on this now. Where did you fight him?
John Jordan. Yeah, that's him. Yes. Let me, guys. Yesterday we showed you a video. Opinions on curfews. Curfews are stupid. Opinions are curfew is stupid. Yesterday we showed you how this little kid. We showed you the video of the kid that was throwing eggs. Was throwing eggs at. Let me just get this. Yesterday I showed you how this kid, the kid who was throwing eggs at the individuals. Yeah, curfews are crazy. Why the politiqueras don't get arrested? Because they're protected by the system. What's the update with Lil Eddie and his Rona rehab? Let's see. For that, I will not send my kids to school. No one should. In reference to anything, she blames her actions on her autism is disgraceful. And as a mom of an autistic child, she should be ashamed of herself. Yeah, I think people need to stop making excuses. Guys, yesterday, I showed you a video that happened over the weekend in regards to a John Jordan Rivas, who was out there throwing eggs at a group that was praying. It was a prayer for Trump. I showed it yesterday. I could pull it up. And let me get it on the screen for you guys. It was this wacko kid that was out there, and this one, and was throwing eggs at individuals.
Are down and out because I know according to the reports that the media have declared that Biden is going to be the new president. So listen, we're going to put everything in God's hands. Amen.
Hey!
They were just.
Babe, this is peaceful, babe. Get away.
Look, throwing eggs.
Ruben.
We forgive you guys. Jesus loves you. Yes, you guys too. Jesus loves you.
Throwing eggs, guys.
Look at that.
It's okay.
This is in Harlingen.
You see, guys, but you know what? And the word of God says, if they persecuted Jesus, they will persecute us too. You guys please stop throwing.
Hey, there's kids over here.
Guys, there's kids over here.
That's enough.
Over here. Guys, there's kids over here. Please stop throwing eggs. Stop acting like little children, please. Please.
The preacher shouldn't have been egging them on.
Just please leave us alone. Just leave us alone.
Then the kid, this guy, 20-year-old John Jordan Rivas.
What is going on?
He wants to get on stage, and they're trying to block him, stop him from getting on stage.
Just yes. No. Oh my God.
And these guys did the right thing, tried to get him off. They did the right thing by not.
That's enough.
But then he pulls out a knife.
Stop it. Don't do it. Do not do it. Stop in the name of Jesus. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
He's
Get
got
out
a
of here,
knife.
Satan. Get out of here, Satan.
And
I
they're calling him
rebuke you in the
Satan.
name of Jesus. I rebuke you guys in the name of Jesus.
He's rebuking him in the name of Jesus.
In the name of Jesus, we have the victory, Lord. But
Yeah, I don't know what that rebuking stuff is all about, but okay. So the kid goes up there on the stage with a knife. This kid, John Jordan Rivas from Harlingen, just because they were out there praying. So what happens is the police find him later on, and they try to arrest him. Well, then the kid tries to resist arrest.
He fucking hit me first. Okay, first of all. Okay, let's talk. Okay, we're talking. I'm not getting the same. Yeah, you are getting the same. Nothing happened. All right. Nothing. Hey, no, you're fucking. Put your hands on his ass. Put your hands on his ass. Jordan, don't fight him. Jordan, don't fight him. Get back. Just record. Just record. Jordan, lay down. Jordan, lay down. Record it. I got it. I'm asking for their badge number. What's your badge number? What are you? What's your badge number? Give me the face, I will fucking spit on your face. Get away from my face. Get away from my face.
it's all good. It's just Nicholas Cage. You can't go. You can do anything you want. We're doing some faces.
And that's what happened, guys. So the kid then got charged with also resisting arrest. Guys, you play stupid games, you're going to get stupid prizes. This was in Harlingen. Again, guys, one of the things that I was very, very concerned. It's very, very concerning, guys, to anyone that has any inkling in regards to faith. Guys, some of these people are wacko. Some of these people are cray. They're crazy. And it's really trippy, man, that a lot of our young kids, these kids are 20 years old. The three people that got arrested, one of them was a 20-year-old, this John Jordan Rivas, that guy you saw in the video. Two of his cohorts, Marilyn Lopez and Melanie Ortiz Ruiz, 19 and 18 respectively, they're kids. They're being indoctrinated by these weird wacko beliefs. And it's kind of upsetting, man, because you expect this type of behavior from individuals, out there, allá en el norte, allá in another state. You don't expect that stupidity from kids here in our area. But that's the issue with a lot of these individuals who adhere to that craziness. And look, guys, let's go back to the Rock. There was such hoopla to remove the Rock, and here in the city of Brownsville, remove the Rock because it's a racist symbol. And again, 98% of the people here in Brownsville didn't even know that the Rock existed. I mean, in all my life, I've never even went up to the Rock to read the damn plaque. Just didn't care for the Rock. It had already gotten moved. I think it was on Palm Boulevard. Then it got moved to Washington Park, and now it's disappeared. It's just a rock, right, Alex? It's just a rock. What was telling to me though was that the next day they had like this little shindig out there. Let me see. Just record. That's fine that they can record, but they obviously didn't care why he was throwing the eggs. No. That's what happens when you're not disciplined with the belt or chancla. Kids nowadays, take it easy. And the worst is coming. Let's keep praying, not only for Trump, but for the whole world. Aunque nada que ver con lo que hacen en Mexico, just keep praying. Guys, when they removed The Rock, they had this little shindig out there. And they were saying, well, we got this victory. Vino Antonio Castillo or something, this leftist crazy guy. And maybe it will be in Austin. Just like my sign, The Rock, no one cared about it when it was growing up. It was on Palm Boulevard for ages, 100%. So then they said that they were out to, remove the Robert E. Lee Youth Center's name. And then they were talking about removing other schools' names. And guys, what happens is once you start giving in a little bit, they want more and more and more and more. And my concern, guys, is I told a lot of the individuals who I speak to, who lead churches out there. They're coming for our churches next. And I'm not a conspiracy theorist, and I'm not out there trying to. Oh, they're coming for our churches next. With this wave of socialists, being emboldened by these elections, these progressive individuals. It's coming, folks. It's coming. And I feel for a lot of our liberties. And I'm not talking as a Republican. I'm not talking about anyone else. I'm talking about as a constitutionalist. They're coming for our rights. You better believe it. It was just a rock. What's the big deal now that it's gone? The rock was not. It's just a rock. They wanted to remove the Stillman House. Nombechet up. That's going to be next. Why Idea District doesn't have board members? I think they do, but they don't have local board members. They have like regional board members. Churches, not Church's Chicken. That would be a crime against humanity for them to try and remove Church's Fried Chicken. I hear Biden wants your guns and freedom too. Beto O'Rourke wants your guns. I don't know. Buenos días, Carlos Elizondo Merguizo. They're going to be extremists on both sides of the political spectrum. Oh, yeah. Yes, 100%. But you know what? Again, and someone made mention of that yesterday. They said, I think Mike said, hey, well, the rednecks were out there, having the march. Like, yeah, but that doesn't happen in Brownsville, Texas. That doesn't happen in Brownsville, Texas. We don't have rednecks arming themselves and following caravans of Joe Biden's bus. We have to rethink our focus and change it more into the local instead of focusing on the other. Don't make it bad. Guys, 1 minute. Sorry, guys. Someone was knocking at the door. Why are they coming for churches? They got chicken. They got good chicken. That's my biggest concern. They better not be messing with our Chicks Fried Chicken. That is for truth. Good morning. Good morning. Carlos Hapon. Carlos, I wonder if he can. I don't know if he's out there working. Some of us actually have a job, right, Carlos? Unlike some other of us who just feed off of being handsome and totally not fat. It's a struggle, guys. But it's a tough job, but somebody's got to do it. Again, guys, I'd be concerned, but again, I'm very, very hopeful with the presidential election. I'm very, very hopeful that we're going to be okay. But even when Trump got elected, the same thing. I was hopeful, but you always remain cautious. You always do your homework, and you make sure that you cross your T's and you dot your I's. Always pray for them, but be weary of them. Trust no one. It is what it is. Again, I made mention in regards to the positives. We were talking to Dale yesterday, and we talked about all the students that had tested out positive. There's a number thing on some website that someone sent me from the state, and we supposedly in the city of Brownsville have 72 students that are positive, 134 staff members that are positive. That is incorrect. The numbers are not accurate. They continue to fudge up the numbers. They continue to minimize the numbers to make it look like everything's hunky dory, everything's okay. I'm constantly getting messages from individuals from different campuses letting us know that my daughter just informed me that one of my teachers just told the whole class that COVID is at Porter High School. Yes, it is. And again, we've talked about the JV football team at Porter. We talked about the Pace football team. It is what it is. Can you get ad revenue from YouTube? I don't know how to do that, Alex. If you know how to do that, let me know. I actually don't know. Did I understand Dale saying to send kids to school because if not, uh, we were living in fear? I think what Dale was trying to say is, again, I don't want to speak for Dale, but I think what Dale was trying to say yesterday was that there are other issues that have to be taken into account. You have to also, worry about the mental health of the students, the parents, our community who are going through COVID-19, and that's a valid point. But I think there needs to be, balance in regards to everything. I think a lot of the times, a lot of the kids and a lot of the families out there, they focus more on what they are is a privilege instead of what is right. I mean, we all have the right to freedom. We all have the right to pursue happiness and a bunch of all the other good stuff, guys. But we don't have the right to place other individuals in harm's way and danger. And right now, because of the situation that we're living in, unfortunately for us, anyone that gathers up and is together and is just a part of all that, runs the risk of placing individuals in danger. It's not a good thing. I saw that teachers are expected to return to their campus next Monday and opening for more students to expect a spike in 2 weeks. Yes, that's exactly what's going to happen. I mean, and it's not a guessing. I'm guessing. I'm no. It's a fact. It's going to happen because you go on these things based on accurate numbers, on predictions, on what has happened. And it is a failed experiment. It is a failed experiment. Good morning. That's one question. Are you still in agreement for schools to reopen in January? No. What I said is let's wait till January, and then in January reevaluate the situation with doctors, scientists, and individuals that are informed. Uh, it was a let's see, but it would give us a little bit more time to be separated from each other. Think about it, guys. If we were able to instill our plan and wait till January to reassess, at least 72 students would have not gotten positive. At least 134 staff members would not have gotten positive. But that is not the reality that we live in. We live in uh, the politiquera board. This politiquera board is going to do anything that Baltasar Salazar says, anything that Drew Brown says, anything that Sylvia Atkinson says. That's the reality. It's not going to be a free thinking board, guys. For all of you all that actually went out to vote for our opponents, you voted for Sylvia Atkinson, and you know what? Maybe to a certain point, y'all deserve a Sylvia Atkinson. You know, I mean, I'm speaking to the individuals that voted for our opponents. Maybe that's what the community deserves, guys. Sylvia Atkinson is crap, crap. Her people are crap. If you want to vote for crap, that's Can't do much about that. But tomorrow, you're going to be crying about high taxes. Tomorrow, you're going to be crying about utility bills. Tomorrow, you're going to be crying because your family member tested positive and you can't afford to pay the medical bills. Tomorrow, you're going to be crying because your family member passed away. But you voted for Sylvia Atkinson. Aguántate. Good morning. I miss you. School is getting in the way of me watching in the mornings. Love you, Wednesday. Here, all we care about what directly affects us in economic growth, a variety of business taxes and BID spending, and how judges, law enforcement handle lawbreakers. That's it. President can pass laws, but last time I checked, our state had the final word and continues to focus on local politics. That's what we need to do, Yasmin. We have to stay focused on local politics. Guys, we can't fix the politiquera system here in Brownsville. And we're concerned that Trump is filing lawsuits against the election against Biden. Shut up. Shut up. Oh, well, Trump is horrible. He's racist and he's terrible. Shut up. I've yet to see you post against Sylvia Atkinson, Drew Brown, and Batsasasa. Yet. So the day I see an equality of each people that are complaining about the President Trump or President Biden or anything else, till I see something that equates your concern for the local politiquera system and the stupidity that happens here locally, then I'll start to listen. Hombre, shut up. We as parents need to teach our children there are positive ways to voice our different opinions. 100%. Thank you. I was confused by what he was trying to say. Yeah, and I think Adele struggled a little bit with with all the comments that were coming. You're going, like, whoa, wait, what? And that's okay. I love Dale. We should have Erasmo care. Erasmo does care. Love you, Neil. Good morning, Kitty Cat. The pandemic is spiking again. Yes, it is, and I like it when you call me Kitty Cat. Is there any coordination between the local school district, BISD, idea, and Frontier with the city officials? None. None. I'm not sure about idea and Frontier, but as far as BISD, absolutely nothing. By the way, my sister has a crush on you. She should. A lot of people out there should have a crush on me. Thanks, Chris. Bottom line is, Erasmo, BISD don't give a crap about the kids. It's all about the money, honey. You're right. It's all about the cash. Because guys, it's all about the money because it's the only way they continue that vicious cycle. You had an opportunity to change that vicious cycle. Some of us worked at it. A big old chunk of y'all just went the politiquera system. Votaron por ellos, ahora que se aguanten, perros. Yeah. Do we have a choice to send our kids to school? Yes. Do not send them to school. Like local election and the presidential election, do you think people really vote for the best interest or just spite for what they disagree with? Maybe a little bit of both. Guys, people need to stop voting with emotion. And I hate when people, ay, estoy apasionado. Stop voting with emotion. Vote with logic. There's a passage in scripture that says, pesado ha sido en balanza. People, you need to balance out. Look, you got Trump here and you got Biden here. And you look at all the pros and the cons. And then you make an informed decision. Because we all have cons. We all have things that people might disapprove of. But that's in all elections, local elections, county elections, city elections, all elections. Pros and weigh out the pros and cons. Weigh out the pros and cons. Los líderes de Cameron Park, another stupid politiquera. Shut up. Yeah, los líderes de Cameron Park. Shut up. Politiqueras. Thank you, Connie. Well, that's why Conrad Cantu was always reelected thanks to politiqueras del Cameron Park. And not only the Cameron Park, all over. What? I voted for you with emotion for you. Are you proposing to me? Are you trying to ask me out again? Um, you know what I mean. Guys, never another good one gets away. Guys, este, guys, things are going to be okay. You know, in all they never need to get rid of the botiqueras and the rest, the asses. Well, they've already look, guys. A lot of the individuals, and I actually found a report, and I'm going to start writing a book. A lot of the politiqueras, you know, that were working these local elections, guys, they had already been arrested. They had already been told to stay away from campaigns. They did not. They're vote harvesters. That's what they do. Vote harvesters. That's what they do. We should focus on county elections, city elections, mayor elections, CSC elections, judges, law enforcement. Vote more than once every 4 years for president. Que ni los toman en cuenta. Let's get involved with PUB, Railroad Port, College. If anyone wants to make a difference to protest and protest, PUB, BID course peacefully, and that's how we should stand up. Guys, Yasmin is right. Think of it, guys. Your electricity rates were raised 36% in the past 7 years. 36%. Have you seen one single protest? Have you seen one single pitada against PUB? Not a one. Guys, an individual that sat on the PUB board got elected as a city commissioner from La Southmost, the poorest area in our city. O sea que the person who was directly responsible for your electricity bills being 36% higher in the past 6 months, 36% was elected to the city commission in District 1. Does that make sense to anyone? Guys, that's how stupid some of the voters are. That's how stupid some of our electorate is. Stupid. There's no other word for it. Stupid. Stupid. You got someone who's sitting on the PUB board who raised your electricity bills by 36%, had affected the most poorest individuals in our city, which tend to reside towards the southmost area. What do my southmost people do? Do they have a pitada against the PUB board member who was the president of the PUB board, the chair of the PUB board? No. That's not what they do. They elect her as their city commissioner. Guys, that's pretty stupid. Am I wrong? Stupid. No Vaseline. No Vaseline. Stupid. Present company excluded. How can you tell when a politician is lying? Their lips are moving. Trump lies. Biden will lie. All of them lie. That number is correct. They lie. Sorry to hear that about the electricity, but I don't have PUB because they suck. They do. And she vandalized her political science to milk sympathy votes. Yes. And she allegedly attacked this private citizen. What is up with that? Stupid. We need to get rid of the politiqueras. ¿Cómo? By working campaigns. By actually going out there and bringing people to vote. El problema es de que y'all don't work campaigns. Honestly, sit back, guys. We have 105 people on here today, right now. More will come on later on. Honestly, ask yourself this question. Don't answer it. How many people did you take to vote this past election? Honestly. None? And then you want to complain that your electricity bill has gone up 36%? Your taxes have gone up? People are being sent back onto campuses who will be testing positive of coronavirus? Honestly, all those teachers out there that constantly send me messages, honestly, ask yourself, how many people did you take to vote? Oh, Erasmo, I suffer from asthma, I suffer from diabetes, I suffer from this, and they want to send me back onto school. Okay. I did my part. Honestly, ask yourself, how many people did I directly take to the polls to vote? That's how we get rid of the politiqueras. We make them ineffective. They're not educated just because they give them chicken plates. It means the world to the voters. No, bitch it up. Se venden por un pedazo de pollo crudo. You know, I've yet to see one of these a chicken plate things where the food is actually good. Have y'all ever gotten a chicken plate from these places? The food is never good. Toda manoseada. Aquí, the advantage that we have is that we have one focal point being Erasmo, and we tell our woes, and everyone has the same similar complaints, but we don't gather and form a group because we are lazy, don't want to be bothered, and always walk defeated and expect someone else to do it for us. Erasmo is just one person. Yasmin is correct. People aren't even registered to vote. No, bitch it up. We were confident during voting, yet the politiqueras took over. Yes, that's why, Joseph, we have to work 10 times harder. So this time, Joseph, if you took one person out to vote, in 2 years, I need you to take 20 people out to vote. We just we just know what their number is now. Their number is 11, 12,000. That's how many votes are up for sale. That's a lot. We just have to work harder. How many people on here today even voted? Is that an iPhone 12? No, I'm actually going to do. I'm glad you said that. I'm actually going to go do my pre-order today. Pre-order my iPhone 12. I'm doing viciado. They make it like they just got it from the carniceria and put it on the plate without cooking it. Have you actually had some of those plates? They're really not that great. Pero as like Alex says, no, hombre, shut up, se cállate. They'll do flips for a plate of food. It's really kind of bad. Thank you, El Vela, for my amazing cup. Hey guys, I'm still accepting gifts. I'm still accepting food, and I still accept anything you want to throw our way. Because I'm handsome and totally not fat. If anyone wants to advertise on this show, I'll take that too. The chicken plates that I love are from Corner Market. So delicious. Is that the one on 802? Let me know. Lali. Yes, that's what the L's for. Los vendors con el Louis Vuitton wallet. Hey, are you making fun of my Louis Vuitton wallet? It wasn't from a vendor. Eggs. Oh, that's not what they were throwing out there. Guys, my hour is up. Just kidding. No, not eating huevos. My hour is up, guys. Again, prayers today for the provisional ballots coming in, the mail-in ballots that have not been counted yet. We need to have at least one individual on there who will do the right thing. And right now, it's Marisa. Marisa, we're praying for you. We're hoping that everything goes our way. And I say our way because you're our last hope, the only hope to have anyone on that board. Have a great day. Adios. Bye, Steve. Stay safe. God bless you. The corner market I buy from is by the, yeah, that one. That's the one I thought it was on 802. I didn't know that they sold chicken plates, but now that I do know, I might be out there. Guys, again, we'll see what happens today in regards to the extended orders, the emergency orders, whatever. We'll see what's going on with the city. Again, the city has introduced a recycling program. Yay. But instead of doing recycling bins like they promised, like one at every household, now it's just one in every district. Because again, they promise a lot and they produce hardly anything. We'll see. Curfew is still on, guys. For adults, 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. Face masks while in public, a must. They sell from 10 to 1 or 2, Wednesday through Friday. Remind me tomorrow or Thursday, and I might stop by for one. Gatherings, no more gatherings, no more than 10 folk per gathering. Try to adhere as much as possible to a lot of these things, guys. Guys, have a great day. Stay safe. Social distance, hand sanitizer, hand gels, all the works. Guys, it's to be good to each other. And please continue to be good to me. God bless. 9 p.m. tonight.